Trying to scale your WhatsApp marketing, but not sure what it's going to cost you? You're not alone. A lot of businesses get stuck when it comes to figuring out how WhatsApp pricing actually works. That's why in this video, we're breaking it all down. How WhatsApp marketing is priced, what you're really paying for, and how you can stay in control of your budget while still reaching thousands of customers. Let's start with the basics. So, what are you actually paying for when you use the WhatsApp API? There are two parts to the cost. First, the platform or tool you use to access the API. And second, the WhatsApp API charges for sending messages. Let's start with the tool. WhatsApp only gives you access to the API, which is more like an engine under the hood. It powers everything, but by itself, it won't get you far. That's because it doesn't come with a built-in app to send messages, manage contacts, or run campaigns. To use it and access all those features, you either need to build your own tool, which can take months of development effort and get pretty expensive, or use a ready-made tool like WANotifier and start sending messages from day one. We'll explain the tool charges in detail a bit later in the video. For now, just know that once your tool is in place, the next cost to consider is the WhatsApp API charges for sending messages to your contacts. WhatsApp allows businesses to send different types of messages through the API, including free-form text, media, interactive messages, and templates. However, if you want to start a conversation with a user, you can only do that using a message template. With the WhatsApp API, you're charged per delivered template message, but the actual rate depends on 4 key factors: the type of message you're sending, whether it's sent during a free messaging window, the country of your recipient, and your monthly messaging volume. Let's go over each one briefly. First up is message type. When you send a marketing message, like a product launch, discount alert, or reminder, it's almost always charged. These messages are priced per delivery. But there's one exception, and we'll get to that in a moment. Next, there are utility messages. These are your regular transactional updates, order confirmations, shipping alerts, and payment reminders. These are usually charged too, but again, there are exceptions here as well, and we'll explain them shortly. Then you have authentication messages, which are used for things like OTPs during login or sign up. Same rule here. They're charged by default, but timing can make them free. And finally, you have service messages. These are replies you send to a customer after they've messaged you first. These messages are always free as long as you respond within what's called the customer service window. Number 2. So what exactly is that? Well, whenever a user messages your business on WhatsApp, a 24-hour window opens up. During this time, you can send any kind of message, except a marketing message, for free. That's the customer service window, or CSW. But there's another kind of free window too, called a free entry point window, or FEP. This usually gets triggered when someone reaches out to you from a click to WhatsApp ad or a Facebook page button. If you reply to their message within 24 hours, you unlock a 72-hour window where you can send any message, yes, even a marketing message, without getting charged. So depending on when you send the message, it might not cost you anything at all. Number 3. Now, beyond message type and timing, your costs also vary depending on where your audience is. WhatsApp's rates are tied to the user's phone number's country code, so sending a message to someone in India might cost a lot less than sending the same message to a customer in Germany or the UK. 4. The last factor that influences your costs is how many utility or authentication messages you're sending each month. WhatsApp offers automatic discounts to businesses that send a large volume of messages in these 2 categories. This is called volume tier pricing, and it basically means the more utility and authentication messages you send in a given month, the lower your cost per message. But there are a few things to keep in mind. First, only chargeable utility and authentication messages count toward your monthly volume. If those messages are sent during a free window, like the customer service window or free entry point, they won't be included. Second, WhatsApp tracks volumes separately for each message type and each country. So if you want to unlock a discount, you'll need to meet the volume threshold for the same category in the same region. Third, if your business uses multiple WhatsApp business accounts, all your message volumes are added together when calculating your total monthly volume. And finally, your utility and authentication message count is reset at the beginning of each month, so you start fresh every time. Now that you understand the WhatsApp API charges, let's go back to the other half of the equation, the tool you use to access the API. Most platforms that offer WhatsApp API access charge you a monthly or yearly subscription fee. The cost usually depends on which features you choose, like automation, chatbots, analytics, or third-party app integrations, how many team members and contacts you add to your account, and so on. But here's something important to watch out for. Many of these platforms also add a markup, usually 12 to 35% on top of the official WhatsApp API charges. That means you're paying more per message than what WhatsApp is actually charging you. That's where WANotifier is different. Instead of charging you extra on top of WhatsApp's official rates, we impose 0% markup on API charges, so you can reach more people for the same cost and put those savings back into growing your campaigns. So now that you know what goes into your WhatsApp marketing costs, let's look at how you can keep those costs in check without cutting back on your campaigns. Here are a few smart ways to reduce your WhatsApp messaging costs without compromising on reach or results. First, get customers to message you first. When users initiate a chat, like through a click to WhatsApp ad, website widget, or QR code, you can reply within the 24-hour customer service window without paying extra for those messages. Second, make the most of your free messaging windows. If you respond to a user within 24 hours of certain entry points, like CTWA ads or a Facebook page button, you activate a 72-hour free window where you don't get charged for even template messages. Third, run targeted campaigns instead of mass blasts. Use your CRM or WANotifier's built-in contact management system to segment your audience and send relevant campaigns to the right groups. And finally, choose a platform with transparent pricing. Some platforms increase your cost by adding 12 to 35% over the official WhatsApp API rates. With WANotifier, you pay Meta directly with no extra markup, so more of your budget goes toward reaching your audience. So, to sum it up, WhatsApp marketing can be a powerful channel, but only if you understand what you're paying for and how to control those costs. Your total spend comes down to two things: your platform charges and the per-message rates from the WhatsApp API. The key is to use the right messaging windows, keep your campaigns targeted, and choose a platform that doesn't charge extra on top of Meta's official pricing. With WANotifier, you get exactly that. A complete WhatsApp marketing tool, 0% API markup, and all the features you need to scale campaigns without overspending. Sign up for WANotifier today and start sending smarter, more cost-effective WhatsApp messages.